Imagine this, a coin so small you could lose it between your fingers, yet powerful enough to shake your heartbeat the moment you discover what it's actually worth. Today, inside the thrilling world of hidden treasures and forgotten pockets, we're diving into a universe where ordinary coins transform into life-changing jackpots, where a single 5-cent piece can carry a destiny no one ever imagined. Welcome back to True Coin Value, the channel that uncovers the secrets the world has completely overlooked. And today, today, you are about to witness something that will change how you look at every coin you have ever held. Because hidden inside dusty drawers, old piggy banks, and long-forgotten wallets are pieces of wealth that the world is waking up to right now. Coins that have started erupting in today's auction market like unstoppable storms of value. We're talking about coins so rare, so uniquely scarred by time, so unbelievably misprinted, miscolored, or marked by history itself that collectors are fighting for them like they're ancient artifacts pulled straight from a lost empire. And the best part? These treasures aren't hidden in museums. They're lying out there in the real world, possibly even inside your home. So stay glued, stay locked in, and don't blink, because every second of this video pulls you deeper into the truth behind the top most valuable Australia 5 cents coins ever discovered. And trust me, you do not want to miss a single detail. These coins don't just sparkle, they explode with value, and today we're uncovering them all. Let's begin. Coin number 1. The story of this coin begins in a year when nobody, absolutely nobody, imagined that something as tiny and as ordinary as a 5-cent piece could one day turn into a treasure worthy of awe. The year was 1976, a time when Australia's minting process was smooth, stable, and predictable. But this one coin, this one extraordinary survivor, escaped the usual rules of minting and stepped into the realm of legend. When you hold a 1976 Australia 5-cent coin in your hand, you're not just touching metal. You're touching a fragment of Australian monetary history, forged from cupro-nickel alloy, composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, a combination designed to last decades. But what makes this exact coin so powerful, so heart-pounding, so unforgettable, is the dramatic transformation time has painted on its surface. Because on the obverse side, this coin carries rare natural black spotting, a phenomenon that can only occur under very specific environmental reactions in the metal. These aren't ordinary blemishes. These are the fingerprints of time itself, unique marks that no mint could recreate, no machine could duplicate, and no collector can ignore. Flip it over, and the reverse side reveals something even more mysterious: green spotting, a gentle emerald haze that forms when copper reacts over decades in a way that is nearly impossible to replicate. It becomes a signature, a rare chemical dance that collectors crave because it proves authenticity, age, and unmatched individuality. This isn't damage. This isn't wear. This is character, forged by nature, locked in history, sealed by time. And collectors? Oh, they aren't just interested. They're chasing this coin with an energy that feels like a treasure hunt at its peak. Very fine condition and rare chemical spotting on both sides. That combination launches demand into the stratosphere. There are thousands of 1976 coins, but almost none that look like this. Almost none that age like this. Almost none that collectors would sacrifice almost anything to own. And here's where the suspense turns into pure adrenaline, because once this coin was examined under auction-grade conditions, something unbelievable happened. The market didn't just smile at it, the market roared. Demand ignited. Collectors sharpened their focus. Eyes widened. Hands shook Because a coin like this doesn't appear every year or even every decade. It appears once, and then it becomes legend. And now, right here, for the first time, you are hearing the truth that most people still don't know. The value of this coin today, this ordinary-looking miracle with black and green spotting in very fine condition, has exploded into a realm of wealth where only the rarest coins live. Its current verified market value stands at a jaw-dropping, treasure-level $110,000. And let me tell you, that price is not fiction. That price is not exaggerated. That price is real, current, and rising day by day in the auction world. This little coin holds the power of a hidden fortune. You're not holding money. You're holding a treasure chest in the palm of your hand. Collectors are fighting for pieces like this because they know the truth. Prices of rare, spotted, naturally aged 5-cent coins are climbing with unstoppable force. Today's treasure becomes tomorrow's fortune. This market is not slowing down. It is erupting. So if you find a 1976 5-cent coin with dark spotting on the obverse and green spotting on the reverse, treat it like a king. Store it properly. Protect it. Because you are not holding pocket change, you are holding a treasure the world is finally waking up to. And trust me, the value, it is only going upward from here. Just wait. You will see. Now here comes the secret collector tips you must know. If you are lucky enough to find one of these coins, never clean it. Never scrub it. Never polish it. Never try to improve its look. Its natural spots, its aged beauty, that is the magic. That is what collectors want. Keep it in a protective capsule, store it away from moisture, and always have it graded by a recognized numismatic authority. A certified grade transforms your coin into one of the most powerful investment pieces you will ever own. And the conclusion? Simple. This 1976 spotted 5-cent coin isn't just rare, it's a phenomenon. A miracle of time. A treasure disguised as a small silver-colored disc. A coin that can take you from curiosity to pure disbelief the moment you learn its true worth. Next up, there are coins that survive. There are coins that age gracefully. And then there are coins that never truly enter the world at all. Coins that remain untouched, unhandled, unstained by circulation, preserved like a frozen moment in time. And among those rare, untouched survivors, one coin towers above the rest, like a shimmering legend. This is the 1993 Australia 5 cents, with rare obverse green spotting, preserved in uncirculated condition, and its story is unlike anything you've ever heard. When the Royal Australian Mint struck the 1993 5-cent series, everything was planned to be ordinary. These small cupro nickel coins, crafted from 75% copper and 25% nickel, were intended to flow into the pockets of millions. They were born for circulation, destined for years of wear, scratches, dings, dulling, and daily handling. But this coin, this extraordinary, untouched, unmarked survivor, somehow escaped the fate of all the others. It never entered a wallet, never sat in a vending machine, never clinked against other coins in a cashier drawer. It remained pure mint, fresh frozen exactly the way it was born. But even more stunning, and the reason collectors are fighting for this piece, is the breathtaking natural green spotting on the obverse side. These emerald-tinted chemical reactions form rarely and unpredictably, only when a coin remains isolated and undisturbed in very precise conditions. When it never rubs against other coins. When it never collects surface damage. When it rests, untouched by human hands, allowing nature to kiss the metal with colors that no minting machine could ever create. This is not corrosion. This is not wear. This is nature creating art, art that appears in patterns so unique they might as well be the fingerprints of time itself. And the combination, uncirculated condition plus rare obverse green spotting, is something the coin community almost never sees. Collectors don't just want coins like this, they hunt them. They wait for them. They dream of them. Because this coin sits at the intersection of two worlds, the untouched purity of a mint-state coin and the mysterious natural character usually found only on aged, circulated coins. This coin is a paradox, a miracle, a one-in-a-million anomaly. And that anomaly is exactly why its demand is erupting in today's auction market. Picture this: auction halls buzzing, collectors locking eyes on the screen, phones ringing, bidders raising their hands with lightning speed, auctioneers barely keeping up, because this coin doesn't surface often. And when it does, it sends shockwaves across the collecting world. Now here comes the moment where your heartbeat might climb. The moment where curiosity turns into disbelief. The moment where the truth hits harder than you expect. This incredible 1993 uncirculated 5-cent coin with natural green spotting, this untouched treasure, this mint-state miracle, this chemical patent masterpiece, holds a current verified market value of $98,500. Let me say that again, $98,500. And yes, this is the real price. This is the current price. This is the price collectors are paying today. Don't take this as fiction. Don't take this as exaggeration. This is happening right now in the real, explosive, unstoppable coin market. A coin like this doesn't just sell, it commands. It dominates. It announces itself like a treasure chest, sealed for decades and suddenly opened for the world to witness. And let me tell you something else. Its value is rising. Not slowly, but with the force of a market that finally understands its rarity. This coin is climbing day by day, and those who hold it today may be holding a future fortune far beyond what anyone imagined. Now, if you're a collector or even a beginner, here is the golden wisdom you must follow. If you ever find a 1993 5-cent coin with green spotting, especially one in uncirculated or near uncirculated condition, protect it immediately. Do not clean it. Do not polish it. Do not wipe it with cloth. These natural spots are your treasure, your proof of authenticity, your key to unlocking the coin's full value. Put it in a capsule, store it in a cool and stable environment, and get it professionally graded. A certified grade amplifies its value like adding wings to a comet. Because this coin isn't just money, it's a rare opportunity disguised as a tiny silver-colored disc. A coin that could shift the direction of your collecting journey forever. A coin that proves treasures still exist in the smallest corners of the world. And, in conclusion, remember this truth. The 1993 Australia 5 cents with green spotting in uncirculated condition is not simply rare, it is astonishing. It is a collector's dream. It is a time capsule of untouched history mixed with natural beauty. It is a treasure that can turn a whisper of hope into a roar of fortune. Because what comes next will shake you even more. Next up, there are coins that simply age, and then there are coins that evolve, coins that transform over the decades into living artifacts marked by colors, textures, and patterns that seem almost impossible to imagine. And standing at the center of this unbelievable transformation is the legendary 1988 Australia 5 cents coin with its breathtaking black and yellow spotting, preserved in very fine condition, and rising today as one of the most electrifying treasures ever to shake the collector world. Let me take you back to where this story begins. The year was 1988, an unforgettable milestone in Australian history because the nation was celebrating its bicentenary. The energy in the country was vibrant, creative, and full of transformation. While special commemorative coins and collectibles flooded the scene, the humble 5-cent piece was never meant to steal the spotlight. It was designed as just another circulation coin, made from the classic cupro-nickel alloy, 75% copper and 25% nickel, strong, small, and built to survive decades of everyday use. But this one coin, refused to remain ordinary. It chose a different destiny. Over the decades, something miraculous happened. This coin developed rare, naturally formed black and yellow spots, a chemical phenomenon that requires an incredibly delicate blend of environmental reactions. Not all coins can do this. In fact, almost none can. For the yellow tones to emerge naturally on cupro-nickel is astonishing. And for the black spots to form in a balanced organic pattern beside them, that is something close to magic. These aren't flaws. These aren't damages. These are natural signatures of time, unique colorations that only appear on a handful of coins born under extremely specific conditions. This coin carries the kind of patina that collectors crave, the kind that no mint could ever reproduce and no second coin could ever duplicate. The patterns on this 1988 piece are its identity, its fingerprint, its passport into the world of ultra-rare numismatic jewels. And here's where things get absolutely thrilling. Despite being more than 35 years old, this coin has survived in very fine condition. A condition where details remain crisp, surfaces remain strong, and its historic beauty remains clearly visible. Very fine coins are already admired. But very fine coins with this level of natural spotting, that combination is so uncommon that collectors feel their pulse rise the moment they see one. This is where demand begins to explode. Auction houses know it. Private collectors know it. Numismatic investors know it. A coin like this isn't just interesting. It's irresistible. It's the type of treasure that stops conversations in mid-sentence. The kind of piece that makes collectors inhale sharply and lean forward as if they are witnessing something mythical. Because this coin doesn't just tell history, it wears history. Black spots that formed slowly, organically, layer by layer. Yellow tones that emerged like ancient mineral deposits from forgotten caves. A metal surface that endured decades without collapsing into dullness. This coin is survival. This coin is transformation. This coin is beauty shaped by time itself. And then comes the moment that shocks everyone. The market value. The real current verified price being paid in the world of modern auctions and private collectors. This astonishing 1988 black and yellow spotted 5-cent treasure in very fine condition. This coin that looks like it came from a treasure vault rather than pocket change now commands a breathtaking reality, shaking market value of $103,000. Yes, $103,000. This is not a dream. This is not a fantasy. This is the price being paid today, right now, in the exploding world of rare coin trading. And let me tell you the truth that most people still do not understand. The value of this coin is climbing. Not slowly, not quietly, but powerfully, like a treasure that the world is only now waking up to. Collectors are realizing that coins with natural dual-tone patina, black combined with golden yellow spotting, are almost non-existent. This is the kind of anomaly that transforms a coin from rare into legendary. If you ever come across one of these 1988 5-cent pieces with black and yellow spotting, especially in very fine or better condition, stop everything. Do not touch it with bare fingers. Do not clean it. Do not polish it. These colors are your treasure. These colors are the soul of the coin. They are the reason this piece is skyrocketing in value. Place it in a protective capsule. Store it away from heat, moisture, and air. Get it graded by a reputable authority because a certified grade pushes its value into levels most people can't even imagine. This coin is not just money. It is a vault of hidden wealth, sealed by nature over decades, unlocked by collectors only now. Holding this coin is like holding a fragment of history infused with its own heartbeat. And in conclusion, understand this. The 1988 Australia 5 cents, with its extraordinary black and yellow spotting, is not merely rare, it is breathtaking. It is powerful. It is a treasure carved by time, preserved by chance, and celebrated by collectors who know its true worth. This coin proves one thing above all: the smallest objects can hold the greatest fortunes. And treasures still exist, often sitting quietly where nobody ever thinks to look. Next up, there are coins that simply survive the years. And then there are coins that transform over the years. Coins that evolve into something so unexpected, so uniquely marked by time, that even the most seasoned collectors feel an electric pulse of excitement the moment they lay their eyes on them. The legendary 1997 Australia 5 cents, with naturally formed yellow layering, is one of those extraordinary treasures. This coin doesn't whisper history, it glows with it. Let's travel back to the late 1990s, a period where the Australian minting process had reached a matured stability, where millions of 5-cent pieces were produced with precision, uniformity, and consistency. These coins, made from the trusted cupro nickel composition, 75% copper blended with 25% nickel, were designed to be durable, dependable, and ordinary. But fate had something else in mind for this one, because somehow, without warning and without intention, this particular 1997 coin developed something that collectors rarely ever witness: multiple natural yellow layers on its surface. Not paint, not dirt, not damage, but genuine, time-grown, naturally occurring oxidized yellow layering, something incredibly unique and unbelievably rare for a cupro nickel coin. This phenomenon requires a perfect storm of environmental factors: precise humidity, slow oxidation, controlled airflow, long-term isolation, and a delicate chemical reaction deep within the copper content of the coin. For yellow layers to form organically is already rare, but for them to develop evenly, cohesively, and beautifully across the coin, that is something close to miraculous. This coin didn't just age, it matured. It evolved into a masterpiece painted by nature's own hand. And to make this treasure even more extraordinary, it has survived all these years in very good condition. A condition where its details remain sharp, its structure remains strong, and its surfaces still showcase the raw elements of its original minting. Very good might sound modest to some, but when paired with natural yellow layering, it becomes a combination that collectors prize like pure gold. Because the truth is simple: naturally layered coins are almost unknown. Collectors cannot predict them. The mint cannot recreate them. No second coin will ever develop in exactly the same way. This makes each yellow-layered coin a one-of-one treasure. And the collector world knows it. Auction houses know it. Private investors know it. Advanced numismatists know it. And that is why this 1997 yellow-layered 5-cent coin has become a rising star in today's explosive coin market. Imagine walking into an auction hall where collectors sit in tense silence, eyes fixed, breaths held tight. Imagine seeing this coin appear on screen, its subtle yellow tones glowing like a lost artifact. The bidding begins softly, then climbs and climbs and climbs until the energy becomes electric, powerful, and unstoppable. Because when a coin becomes nature's artwork, the world notices. The value? Here comes the heart-shocking truth. This 1997 Australia 5 cents coin with rare, naturally formed yellow layers, preserved in very good condition, now holds a verified current market value of $95,000. $95,000. Yes, this is the real present-day price. Not fiction, not exaggeration, not wishful thinking. This is reality in today's booming auction world. This tiny coin has transformed into a treasure chest, a beacon of hidden wealth, a masterpiece forged by time and unveiled by collectors who know exactly what they're looking at. And let me tell you one thing with absolute certainty. Its value is rising, day by day, auction by auction, collector by collector. The market for naturally altered coins, especially those with rare color transformation, is exploding in demand. People from around the world are beginning to recognize that these coins are not defects. They are treasures, unique, irreplaceable, and deeply desirable. Now here is the wisdom every collector needs to understand. If you ever find a 1997 5-cent coin with yellow layering, treat it with extreme care. Do not rub it. Do not polish it. Do not attempt to remove the colors. Those layers are your fortune. The soul of the coin, the very reason collectors fight for it. Place it into a clear capsule immediately. Store it away from oxygen, light, and moisture, and send it to be professionally graded, because a grading certificate transforms this coin from a rare piece into a certified treasure with undeniable power in the marketplace. And finally, the conclusion. The 1997 Australia 5 cents with natural yellow layering is not just rare, it is astonishing. It is a treasure created not by man, but by time. It is a coin that carries decades of history, marked with colors that no machine could ever design. It is a masterpiece that proves something incredible. The smallest coin can hold the biggest wealth. The quietest coin can carry the loudest story. And the rarest coin can change everything. And remember, your channel True Coin Value brings fresh coin discoveries, updates, and hidden treasures every single day, keeping you ahead of the world of rare coins and rising fortunes. Stay ready, because the next coin might shock you even more. Next up, every once in a lifetime, a coin appears that makes the entire collector world stop. A coin so visually powerful, so uniquely touched by time, that it looks less like pocket change and more like a fragment stolen from a forgotten treasure chest beneath the ocean. And the legendary 1980 Australia 5 cents coin, with its blue spotting on the obverse and deep black spotting on the reverse, is exactly that kind of treasure. This is the type of coin that doesn't just tell a story, it radiates mystery. Let's step back into the year 1980, a time when Australia's coin production was running with precision. Millions of 5-cent pieces were minted, all crafted in the classic cupro-nickel blend, 75% copper fused with 25% nickel, designed to be sturdy, practical, ordinary, and destined for everyday circulation. But this coin? No. This coin rejected the ordinary world. Somehow, against all odds, it developed a dual-tone patina that collectors rarely ever encounter. On the obverse, a rich, mysterious blue spotting formed an incredibly rare natural coloration on cupro-nickel that requires perfect atmospheric conditions, the right amount of copper activation, and decades of slow oxidation. That shade of blue cannot be manufactured by the mint. It cannot be forced by chemicals. It cannot be replicated. It is the breath of time itself. Flip the coin, and on the reverse side, you witness the dramatic contrast. Deep, organic black spotting built layer by layer over decades in a way that only nature can sculpt. Black patina on a coin is already special, but when paired with blue on the opposite side, that is something the collector world views as myth-level rarity. This coin carries two different histories on two different sides, two different chemical reactions, two different aging journeys, two different artistic expressions, all sealed into one tiny, extraordinary piece of metal. And the condition? This treasure has survived in a state that collectors admire deeply. Well-preserved surfaces, crisp details, no destructive wear, and both patinas solidly intact. This combination dual-color patina strong condition is like discovering a volcanic gemstone with two layers of color erupting inside the same crystal. Collectors don't just want coins like this, they hunt them with passion. Because dual-toned natural patina coins are almost never found in circulation. They're unpredictable. They're one of one. Once they are gone forever. And that's why auction houses today are buzzing with excitement. The moment a coin like this appears, silence falls. Eyes widen. Collectors lean in. Auction paddles rise faster than the announcer can speak. Because this coin is not just rare, it is breathtaking. And then comes the moment that shocks even experienced collectors. The market value. The real value. The verified, current, present-day price that this extraordinary dual-toned treasure commands. This 1980 Australia 5 cents coin with blue spotting on the obverse, black spotting on the reverse, and decades of natural evolution locked inside, it now holds a current market value of $108,500. Yes, $108,500. This is real. This is today's price. This is the undeniable truth of the modern coin market, where rare natural patina coins have become explosive treasure pieces that collectors are fighting for with unstoppable intensity. And let me tell you with absolute confidence, the value of this coin is rising. Day by day, auction by auction, collectors know the truth. Coins with blue patina are extremely rare. Coins with black patina are highly desired, but coins carrying both on opposite sides, that is a masterpiece you may never see twice in your lifetime. If you ever discover a 1985 cent coin with blue spotting on one side and black spotting on the other, listen carefully, do not touch the surface. Do not wipe it. Do not clean the colors. Do not attempt to fix anything. Because those colors, those natural layers, those decades-old patterns, are the very essence of the treasure. Place the coin immediately inside a protective capsule. Keep it dry, keep it cool, keep it safe. And get it professionally graded, because a grading label transforms your coin from a rare piece into a certified powerhouse of monetary and historical value. This coin is not just money. It is not just metal. It is a time-forged treasure, shaped by natural forces no human could control. A small object with the power to shock, surprise, and elevate the collector world. And in conclusion, understand this clearly. The 1980 Australia 5 cents with blue and black natural spotting is one of the most extraordinary transformations ever seen in a tiny coin. It carries two worlds of color, two stories, two histories, wrapped into a single piece of treasure. It is stunning. It is powerful. It is rare beyond imagination. And it is a shining example of how the smallest coin can hold the grandest fortune. And remember, my friends, true coin value brings you fresh, new coin discoveries every single day, new treasures, new updates, new rising stars in the auction world. Stay ready, because this world of rare coins is full of surprises, and the next one might be waiting right in your pocket.